this energy of like summertime is over, and it's just time to kind of knuckle down a little bit. I don't know, work, businesses, and that kind of thing. So yeah, let me just pop my glass. I'm just going to pop my glass on. Yeah, I'm just kind of just chilling out here. So I haven't got no makeup on, and just got my hair. It's just kind of tied back here. So thank you for your kind words, and thank you. Okay. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Bill. Hello, Esther. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Lizette. Hello, Christina. And so let's have a look here. So I am doing super chats if you're interested in a super chat reading at all. And natural is better. Yeah, well, well, it's better. Yeah, because I've got no makeup on, and that's the way it is at the moment. So if you'd like a super chat, that's fine. If you don't, I will come. I will answer one of your questions very randomly. Okay. Now, I just want to. What I want to do is to do a intuitive reading to start off with, and I will answer some questions. Don't worry, you just have to be patient with me. Is actually looking at Sagittarius, okay, and I'm trying to avoid Sagittarians going through this kind of. I just feel like wading through treacle kind of energy again. So how do we kind of avoid this wading through treacle? Thank you for your lovely kind words. Okay, so is anybody, if anybody's a Sagittarian here or got Sagittarian in their chart, how do you feel about that? Do you feel that you are actually it just sometimes it just feels as if we're entering a phase of things happening slowly. Okay, things are kind of slowing up a bit, and that's why I'm getting this autumnal kind of feel to this energy. It's like slowing things down, taking time out to and kind of having to wait. I get also having to wait here. Okay, so let's have a look here why this is happening, and I want to clear this energy, if possible, for Sagittarius. If I was you, and this is quite poignant, I've got the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands is harmony within the home. I feel there's harmony around you. There's harmony around the home, but you are tending to focus on the negatives. Now, I want you to get out of that funk, okay, of focusing on these negative people, because these negative people, guys, there's a reason why these negative people are doing this. It's because they see you having this life or lifestyle or authentic self here that they kind of can never have, and this is where these kind of people try to slow your path. Okay, because they see this harmony. You do have harmony, and I want you to focus on this harmony here. And focus on this harmony only. So I get try not to, and it's easier said than done, I know, when somebody, you know, you've got this person saying these horrible things about you, or they're trying to stop you in on your path. And I feel you've had this, you know, I feel you know how to deal with this now. There's the Six of Cups. Okay. You've had this in the past. And I feel whoever this is, they thought that they could, that you would be naive and that you would be easy to kind of crush, you know, into and obliterate. But I'm sorry, but you're not, because you've had this in the past. You've dealt with this in the past. You're quite a strong character. And what they're trying to do is divert you away from your kind of harmony. Yeah, this is for Sagittarius. So I'm just doing a Sagittarian reading because of the energies I'm pulling in here. And then I will do some questions and answers. If you would like a super chat donation reading, that's absolutely fine. But now I get you've dealt with these types of people in the past, and these people feel that they're more cleverer than you, like a narcissistic, controlling kind of individuals. They feel that they're much higher, they're much cleverer than you, that they have power over you, but they don't have power over you. They've miscalculated. They've underestimated you. And I feel this is the problem. You've got somebody here that's underestimated you, and I feel that they're not going to underestimate people around them again, because they've actually walked into the wrong person to actually bully and push around here. So I get somebody that's trying to divert you away from your harmony, because they can, or they've got away with this in the past. They're sheer utter bullies. Okay. Yeah, thank you for your kind words there. Let me put it this way. You know, you're happily going on this road in your harmony around you. Okay. And suddenly you bump into these bullies, these narcissists, who see you skipping along this road of harmony. And, you know, they're so narcissistic. They say, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that person living like that, because I feel I'm not happy. And again, like narcissistic people, okay, I'm not happy. So I don't want anybody else around me to be happy. Again, you bumped into somebody who's narcissistic. Now, these people don't realize you've been through this before, okay? You know these kind of people through old, and you will go to the bitter end. You know, if they miscalculated you, they underestimated you, they thought they could bully you and push you around. Well, they can't. And this is what they're going to realize, is that they can't do this. So I get that it's because you've gone through this. You've met people like this before, and you've met people 10 times worse than this in your past, and you know how to deal with this. You know how to deal with this. So in a way, it's kind of dealing with this, but ignoring it and looking at this harmony, and protecting yourself around this harmony, and not letting these people, these bullies, these flying monkeys, to actually push you around, because this is what they are. They're bullies. They've got away with it before. They think they can get away with it with you, but they can't. Okay. And they feel, yeah, that they're kind of schoolyard bullies. You know, I'm going to push you around like this, and I'm going to make you be frightened, as if, you know, as if I'm going to be frightened of you, you know. So there's a miscalculation. I get the energy of a miscalculation of you, and you know, this actually is so damn annoying. My hair is so damn annoying. Thank you for the donation, by the way, and I will look at that. These kind of people make you look. These kind of individuals make you will dig out anything that's bad that's going against you, what they feel that they can. These people will look for the most negative thing around you to actually dig out. And they, again, narcissists, bullies, okay, bullies. So let's have a look here. Thank you for your donation, Christina. Christina, let me just have a look here, Christina, at this. Christina, when you can. I'm a Gemini woman being ghosted by a Libra man. Okay, I will, as soon as I have, as soon as I've finished this Sagittarian reading. Okay, so yeah, just trying to get my hair in order. So I do get this energy, which is kind of stopped you in your tracks, but I feel that why does this person or these people, yeah, they do use your fears. They try to rip the rug from under you, and this is why they feel that they're more powerful than you, because they feel that that they just view people as like people to push around and bully until they meet the kind of somebody who is, you know, who knows how to deal with this kind of thing. So I have to say, don't take it seriously. Okay, yeah, it's annoying. It is annoying. It is annoying, guys. That this person or people are doing this. It is annoying. It's just because they saw that lovely smile of yours, that, you know, that happy-go-lucky attitude, and they just didn't like it, you know. So I feel keep on this road of harmony. Keep on this road of harmony, okay. Yeah, they like to, I guess, yeah, it's, again, I get narcissism. I don't want to go through narcissism, okay, but I do get these people, like you said, Ellie, people pull you down because they feel you're above them. Yeah, I guess you could see it as like a positive, because they actually see, okay, this person is doing exactly what I would love to do, and I can't do this, so I'm just going to try to ruin this as much as I can, okay, and try to rob you of your harmony. I'm just reading your comments here. Yeah, to me, they're pathetic. If you remember at school, those bullies at school, and I know they used to push around that person and bully them, and, you know, there's no way. And they grow into adults, don't they? And they still feel that they can, if they start to lose their temper, if they start to, you know, have their voice in a certain tone, that I will actually be able to, you know, but it gets into nasty when it gets into adult years, okay. Okay, so what I'm saying is, you are Sagittarius. The energies I'm getting here is that you have a lot of harmony around you, and you've got this bully or this narcissist, male or female or both. They're bullies, okay, that have stepped onto your path here, and I feel that they would destroy anybody if they feel that person is better than them. They would try to destroy them because that's just their mindset. Okay, they're never happy for somebody else. They would try to destroy. They will try every tool, everything, in every trick in the book, every tool. Oh, well, actually, that person's going right. We'll go left. That person's going right, so we'll left. So we'll go right. And it's all kind of strategic kind of game playing. This is what this is, okay? But you're not. This is not new to you. This is what's. This is what you're dealing with. Is you've already encountered this way back, and it's made you very, very strong. Okay, they didn't I get these people here did not estimate that you've actually been through this. Mind games. It's stupid, pathetic mind games. They just think, you see, narcissists just think everybody is just weak, a lot weaker than them. All they have to do is speak in a certain tone of voice and threaten you, and it's pathetic. It's pathetic. So let's pull that out some more cards here. We'll get to you if you have. Hello, everyone. You're all coming on now tonight. Thank you for supporting me this evening. Okay. Mind games. Well, don't be jaded, because it does grind you down, this kind of thing, and especially when you found your harmony. You found your harmony, and yet again somebody steps on here to stop you from doing something that's good. That's all you're doing is good things here, and this person is stopping you from doing something very content. I get good cards for you. Okay, good cards for you. Harmony, contentment. Okay, contentment and harmony. I would keep into that mindset here, because you are an upstanding lady. This is the reason why you attract this bullying. Okay, I get the King of Wands. So whoever this is a fire sign. This person just wants to bully you. They've targeted you now because you are going with your heart's desire, okay? You are following your heart, as like I have said to all of you, to ignore these negative people. I get the magician. Now, they started it, but they started it, but they want to now finish it. But it should really be the other way around, okay? And they just want to emotionally exhaust you through this. But they're not going to be able to do that. How are they going to be able to do that? How are they going to do that? They want you to feel like this, okay? They want you to feel like this. The Nine of Swords. And they want to bring you down like the Tower here. I get a man here. So if it's a woman, okay. Oh, that could be you, actually. Okay, so I get that's you. This person, the King of Wands, because you're content, because of your contentment and your harmony that you are creating in your life, this person wants to destroy this. This could be anybody. I get somebody has just taken. I get somebody may even be stalking you. Somebody may be stalking you. I don't feel that you thought this was that serious, but I do get this male person here is stalking you. I mean, nobody would bother stalking you just because they saw somebody, they saw somebody content and in a world of harmony. Why would that person then start to stalk them and then try to destroy them? So they're on a mission to destroy you for no apparent reason, no reason at all. They're just bullies, and it may even get to a point where, you see, this is what I'm trying to warn you about here. This person's got an extreme fiery temper. They won't stop. They're bullies. They're narcissistic. So there's something that they don't like about you that's actually annoyed them. But this is saying, I mean, what do we do about this? Goodness, what do we do about this? Okay. Thank you for your donation. I will get to your questions shortly. I'm just going to finish this off. What does Sagittarius do about this? What are you trying to say? What does Sagittarius do about this? What does Sagittarius do about this situation? Yeah, keep following your heart. That's what this is saying. Keep following your heart. Don't let this person put you off your journey. That you're very caring, you're very sharing, and that's why you do what you do. That's why you do this. This is why you do what you do here. I guess this other person's never met anybody like this before, and it's an unusual thing. So maybe they're intrigued, and that's possibly why there is a little bit of stalking here. Because I see you very much enthusiastic, travel, adventure, meeting people. You don't have this heavy commitment as this other person does, who is resenting you for what you're doing. Now, it's just saying here, just keep on that road, because whoever this is trying to crack your self-esteem here and make you less able. And they're not going to be able to do that, are they? They misjudged you. They thought you was naive. How can you be naive with all these characteristics? It's not possible, okay? So go on a new direction. It says you will be going into a new direction here. And again, in this new direction, there's harmony. So this is not going to stop you, okay? This is not going to stop you. And Ellie, I will not come down to their level, but this is my only means to speak my truth. I hope someone out there can help me. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Say what you feel here. Yeah, and it is. They don't know you. They don't know you. I feel this is wanting to hurt you. They just want to hurt you. Okay. Well, I just have to say, it's just saying that whoever this is wants to hurt you, obviously. But you've learned and you've grown from difficulties that they are unaware of. I mean, most people are unaware of your kind of past here and what you've been through. So that's not, I feel that you should just keep going on your path towards this harmony and ignore this and just ignore it. And I would like to say that to anybody who's dealing with narcissists, okay? That if somebody starts to push you around, starts to put you down, starts to get all their flying monkeys, starts a gossip campaign, and all of this, I would actually say, let them, and just ignore them, because whoever they're gossiping to, and whoever they're talking to will be will become aware of, okay, these people are a bit controlling. this person is controlling, these people are controlling. I kind of understand why this person, you know. So they will uncover who they are eventually, because they'll start to dominate, you know, other people around you to actually get to you. And what I would do is I would just ignore it and just be who you are and be that loving, sharing, caring person of who you are. I keep going on that road of harmony, and just ignore them. They're sad. They're very sad individuals to have to do this, to have to upset somebody, to make them feel unhappy. In their sad little worlds, they actually think that's gonna make your world unhappy, but they don't realize that, you know, the whole of your world is has harmony. So how are they going to do that? By their stupid words. So I want you, anybody who's faced with some kind of narcissist, I want you to completely dismiss it. Completely dismiss it. Oh, really? Yeah, keep going. I don't really care, because, you know, you're going to expose yourself anyway, if you've not already, you know. So, you know, these people are like this because they see you're happy. They feel like you've got it all. They feel that you know, they don't know what you've been through. They don't know where you've been. They don't know what obstacles you've had to go through to get to where you've got to be. That it's just like they just see this person and they think, and it's just so narrow-minded and shallow. Oh, I don't like this person. They're kind of, you know, they're so much better than me. They're doing so much better. They seem so much happier than me. And it's just, that's all it is. That is all it is. Hello, everybody. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Ali, how are you? So let's have a look at these. So I have to say, to summarize this for Sagittarius is okay, is just to dismiss any narcissist. Just dismiss them. You're a school, you know, school playground bully. Go away, basically. Okay. So let's have a look here. Hello, Christina. How are you? And okay. So let's have a look. I'm a Gemini woman being ghosted by a Libra man. Okay, what is it you want to know about this Libra man here? Yeah, just let me know what is it you want to know about this Libra man. Okay. And thank you for your donations, by the way. You need, okay, you need to move. Will it go good or bad? Well, I have to say, the property management. Okay, I'm getting. Do you know the area? I don't know your name because it's all kind of PBG. Do you know the area? The property management. I think it'll go okay. Do you know the area that you're moving to? Because I would like you to move to an area that's less problematic. I think the energies that I'm getting is that I'd like you to move to an area that's less problematic. Okay. I think the management part will go well. There are issues. That's what I'm picking up here. You chose one, but there are issues. What are the issues? Because I get this is problematic. The one that you've chosen. Okay. I've already picked that up. Why am I picking up this area or this place that you're thinking about moving to? You don't know this area, or you don't know this neighbourhood. Okay. I feel that's what's going on, is the neighbourhood issues here. Okay. I actually do feel that you will actually get this place. You do love the place. Was there a place that you didn't like? Because I am picking up that there was a place that you didn't like. It's just saying be careful of which place you choose here. I don't feel there's an issue with the management. I feel that it's going to be okay. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting here. I've got the Heart Oracle deck here. So what I'm going to do is pull out a card and here, okay. I just feel they're asking you for extra things to actually get through. I don't feel there's going to be a problem. I don't feel there's a problem here. Okay, if there is a problem, you need to, obviously, I mean, it's obvious that you need to speak about it to sort this out. Okay, I feel it's going to go okay. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, if you've got concerns, I would just speak about it. Okay, your concerns here. Okay, that's what I'm getting anyway for that. Now, as for the other donation here, the other donation, it was asking about a Gemini person. I've lost it now. Where is it? Yeah, Christina. You've been ghosted by a Libra man. Okay. So when you say ghosted, I'm saying that he is disappeared. Okay, or is kind of not telling you what's going on here. So I don't know. That's not really a question. So, Christina, so if you ask me a question, that would be good. Okay. So, okay, until you ask me a question, Christina, I don't know what you mean by that. So, and then I will answer that for you. Okay. Now, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It's just crazy. It's lovely, and I just want to say thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Okay, yes, I said we've been dating for 7 months. He leaves and comes. He leaves and comes. No communication of why he leaves. So have you communicated with him, Christina, that this is not, you know, this is not your standards? Because there is a sense here that you may be, you know, you may be enabling this, and you know, for you to enable this is that you're not. If when he goes and he comes back and he goes and he comes back with no explanation, I think, you know, after 7 months, I think, you know, you need to. I get what his answer would be. I don't want somebody telling me when I can come and go. But I feel that you need to set some boundaries here. That's not the point. Okay. Okay. You have stated what you need. So in you go by somebody's actions, okay, not their words, I have to say. If somebody's actions is cruel, if somebody's actions is cruel, then believe those actions and not the words, okay. That's what I always look at is the actions. So what is his actions doing here? His actions are hurting you. His actions is saying that you don't have any value. I'm going to come and go anyway, and I'm just going to tell you that I want a commitment with you, but I'm still going to continue with my actions here. Okay, so you may have said to him, look, I need you to you know, be a bit more, you know, be more present in this relationship with me. And he's saying, yes, I want a commitment with you. Okay, yes, I want a commitment with you. And he still continues with these actions. What he's saying is, well, I can say anything I like here, but I'm still going to do what I'm doing here. You know, so always go by somebody's actions. If somebody does not respect you, okay, they will be saying all these words, but they will be acting with different actions, okay. You know, they may say to you, oh, I do want a commitment with you, for instance, okay. They may say, I do want a commitment with you. I will take you out for a meal, okay. I will cook you, they will say, I will cook you a beautiful meal. If you say, if you come to my place, I'll cook you a beautiful meal. Yes, I do want a commitment with you. And then when you go over to his place, he has saved you like a quarter of a cold pizza, and there's no meal being made. It's like that kind of thing. It's like somebody says something, but you actually look at their actions of what is there in front of you, okay, and believe that your actions are not matching your words here. So that to me is saying you do not value me. You're just saying anything that's coming out of your mouth here, and twisting that kind of truth. So I have to go with what I see in front of me, which is you actually disrespecting me. And that is hurtful. That is hurting me. And you are hurting me by disrespecting me and telling me these different things with your words, okay? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Christina, does that make sense to you? Because he can then turn around because he must have done this before, because he can turn around and say, well, I said this, I did say this, I did say that, and I did say this, and I did say that. Do you remember I said that? But the actions don't match the words. So he must have done this before by, this must be a well kind of rehearsed kind of thing. Because he's actually thought out, we can say the words, but we don't do the actions. And then if there's a comeback, if there's a comeback on this, I can say, well, I did say this, and I did say that. I did tell you that I wanted a commitment. I did tell you that I wanted marriage. What is your problem? Anybody can say that, can't they? I don't want to say about maybe is wrong by saying these things, okay, but anybody who's got any virtues, moral kind of standards, would not kind of play this mind game, would kind of think, well, I'm not going to tell this person I want a commitment when my actions are saying differently, okay. I am not going to say that I'm going to put investment into this when in reality my actions say that I've not invested in this at all. I don't really care. I don't respect you, and I want to degrade you. So I'm going to I'll say this, but when it comes to it, I'm not going to do it. Okay. Okay. So anybody got any ideas of what this, what Christina should do here, or any kind of support here for Christina? Because some people are very well, again, it's another form of control, it's like confusing you with words and opposing actions. So it is a form of like control. And it's to bamboozle you, like you say, ghosting you. I wouldn't say ghosting you. I'd call that gaslighting you. Have you heard of gaslighting? Gaslighting is when somebody tells you one thing and then does another, and it confuses you, They feel that they're able to do this because they feel that you are quite weak-minded and that you won't kind of cotton on to this kind of mind game. But and they're very well rehearsed with this too. Okay, it's called gaslighting. So I would actually look that up. If you don't know what gaslighting is, look up what gaslighting is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look up what gaslighting is. Christina, I can't make that yeah, I can't. This is what I'm picking up, gaslighting. It's like, how can I say? I would recognize it straight away now, and I'd see it as like a narcissistic controlling tool. But these kind of people, if they're narcissistic, they do it with everybody. They can't tell the truth. They can't do what their words and actions have to be different. Their words and actions have to be different. It is a narcissistic trait, is gaslighting. And they will confuse you, which you think, well, yeah, but he said that he will commit to me just want to get married to me, but he's doing this other thing here, which does not kind of marry the two together. You know, it's like somebody, it's like somebody saying to you, you know, I'm going to cook you a great meal with wine, and you know, going to have a great evening, and when you arrive and you're looking forward to that lovely meal together, drinking wine, getting to know this person, communicating, and your heart's in the right place, and you arrive to this person's house and they've not cooked a meal. They've not, that, you know, there's no wine, there's no nice company. Now, if you walk in and you're expecting this, and it's like an empty void, and you're like, oh, okay. I mean, what does this say about this person? Really? It's like these promises, isn't it, that are not kind of, these promises are not met. It's like, well, I promised that person, but I feel that I'm not going to live up to that promise, because I don't want that person to feel special. I don't want that person to feel special. I don't feel they deserve to feel special. So I want to chip away at that self-esteem here and bring that person down by them entering this room, and there's no meal on the table, no candles, no wine, nothing. And this person, what is that person going to think? They're going to think, well, you didn't do this. You didn't do this promise. This is saying that you really don't give a toss about any of this. You don't give a toss about how you want to, this kind of concept here. You have no regard for it. You've got no respect for this at all. And you've got no respect for me. And that's what this says, okay? Words without, words but no actions. Empty promises, yeah. Can you imagine that sinking feeling? You go all dressed up and, telling you that they're going to cook you a lovely meal with lovely wine and lovely music in the background, and you get there and there's nothing. There's nothing. Oh wow, yes. It's like withholding that validation. Like, I'm not going to validate you as anything special. But the words are saying this, but the actions are saying no. Yeah, you didn't feel validated or special at all. And that's exactly what narcissists want to do. They want you to feel as if you're going to enter this very special, place or special occasion or special, doesn't matter what it is. You could be saying, oh, we're going to do, it could be anything. It could be anything. We're going to do the laundry together. We're going to have a laugh and a giggle while we're doing that. And you get there and this person just disappears. It could be anything, okay? It's like withholding that specialness, that validation, and it's twisted, it's toxic, and it's saying, yes, we will do this, and I am looking forward to seeing you. And when you get here, thank you, for accepting my invitation. And when you get there, it's nothing. There's nothing there. It's nothing. So just be aware of anybody, guys, that there's lots of words, because this is a pattern. And this is a pattern, and this is a pattern of behaviour. Lots of words, but no actions, and they're done, and that is done purposely. It's called gaslighting. Okay, it's to confuse your head. It's to confuse and mess with your head, like you are something quite simple minded to play with, you know. Yeah, spring flowers. Or the person who was supposed to do the dinner says, "Oh, I forgot." Saying, I don't think you're important enough to remember." That's it, exactly. I don't think you're important enough to remember, or saying, I never said that, I never said that, so you must have misheard me. Yeah, gaslighting. Gaslighting. Yeah. It's nice when somebody says, "Oh, don't eat anything," but they may even say that anyway. Don't eat anything, just arrive, and they've cooked you a beautiful meal. Can you imagine if they say something like, "Don't eat anything, I'm going to have this lovely meal ready for you, your favourite food and all of that, and your favourite wines," and you arrive, and there's nothing. There's not even an explanation of why. Yeah, I recognise this straight off the bat when somebody starts playing this stupid game. You know, it's like they do it because they feel that you're too good, or that yeah, they want to disappoint you. They want to disappoint you, and when you have a low self-esteem, and somebody can consistently disappoint you, it brings your self-esteem even lower. Okay, it brings your self-esteem even lower, and that's why they do it. This is why this is designed to bring you down, as if you're not worth this kind of attention. Little dog's got a cough there. Yeah. Yeah, narcissistic. Yeah. The thing is with narcissists, they think that everybody is kind of they think that everybody is naive. Narcissists think that everybody walking is naive to this. We're not naive to this, okay? We're not naive to this at all. So, yeah, that was quite interesting. I thought it was quite interesting. Anyway, actions and words, okay? Actions and words. I think that's what I'm going to call this video, actions and words. Spring flowers. You seem to have got these spring flowers. They sense your self-esteem is low. That's who they search for. Well, they possibly think that, but could happen to anybody actually. Yeah. Break the cycle. Yeah. Yeah, you live with a narcissistic mother and you're planning to get out. Yeah. Yeah, and narcissistic parents do this too. They'll promise. It's a narcissistic trait. It's a narcissistic trait. They will promise with words, and when you get there, even your mother could say, "Oh, come round, and I've got a lovely meal ready, and I'll do a meal for us." And you get there, and there's nothing. There's no food in the cupboards, nothing. And that's a strategic kind of narcissistic trait. It's to say you're not special enough to cook for, you're not special enough to sit at a table with, you don't mean nothing to us. And it's evil, really. Yeah, and they boost their own self-esteem. Thank you, Shanae. They boost their own self-esteem by actually doing this. You know, it makes them feel good to actually see your face drop when, you know, you're looking around. Well, you know, you said that this is going to happen, and it's not happening. So, how am I supposed to react to this? Yeah, yeah, it's a narcissistic trait. I don't know how you would deal with this, only to not ever go there again, never to see that person again. If they treat you in that manner, you know, it's like saying, you know, it's just saying that you're not worthy of validating you. You're nothing special. We're going to treat you less than other people, and make you feel less than other people. That's what this is, making you feel less than other people. Yeah, you need to stand in power. If you're look, if you are, and this is quite an interesting subject actually. If you have been promised by words a particular event, let's say, okay, and you go with all this intention, and they actually, there's nothing there. There's an empty void, because that's what they like to do. They like to, in fact, they like to do more than an empty void. They like to throw in a little bit of abuse in there too. So it's like, okay, you arrive there, and there's this empty void. There was supposed to be a party, but there's an empty void. There's not even any drink, no food, nothing. Well, we know it's your birthday, but you know, kind of thing. If you're ever in that situation where you're being gaslighted like that, and you can do this, I would turn around and walk straight back out again, because that situation, if you stick in that situation, it just escalates. It escalates into a bigger thing, okay, and a bigger thing. If you actually stay, because that's what narcissists want. They want you to say something like, "Oh, I thought we'd got a meal planned here," and then, you know, there's like this these nasty, evil comments that come out, like, who do you think we are? You know, what are you saying, that we're not doing this right, or what are you saying here? So they kind of probe you to argue. So something like that is only going to escalate. And I would say to anybody here, actions and words, if it's opposite to the words, just turn around and walk straight back out, because this kind of thing just escalates into something big. And that's what they want. They just want this attention from everybody. They want this attention from whoever they can tell about this story. You know, oh, Yvonne came for a meal, and because we didn't have a meal ready for her, she went ballistic. And, you know, she's ungrateful because I did offer this, and I did offer that, and I did offer this. You know, it's all lies. Okay. And then, you know, so that kind of thing, it blows up, and it's just, it's all about the drama. So to avoid that drama is just to, if you see this is happening, turn around without any words yourself, and just actions, and walk straight out. Okay. And you don't have to say anything. And they say, why are you walking out? Where are you going? Why are you leaving? You don't have to say anything. You just walk out. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, well, this is what they want you to do too, is to fix it. They want you to fix it because they know that, that this is, they want you to fix it. You what you've got there. They go ahead and tell everyone to make you look like a bad one. Yeah, get everyone against you, and it's a constant drama and gaslighting situation. This is literally what I went through 2 weeks ago. Yeah, yeah. They do it to anybody. They will do it to a stranger on the street just to get the joy and the kick of the drama. Absolutely. I think I think if you walk into a situation like that, and it's all about power and control, it's all about power and control, and you can actually see it. You can see it. You can see this kind of bullying, kind of narcissistic stuff going on right in front of your eyes, and you do something about it. This is what they love. They love you to respond. They want you to respond. Sorry, I'm just reading this. Yes, when I would express my needs, yeah, because you will eventually, if you're a normal human being, you'll say, well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, that wasn't in place. Normally this would happen and you didn't do that. And then, when you express that need, you get upset and leave for weeks because you've pointed it out. You've pointed it out. Wanting me to call. This time I didn't call. Then he called and said he was online. He was broke. Yeah. Yeah, cut all contact. That's it. When you say you're putting up your value, when you say your need, well, that you didn't, that wasn't put in place. You didn't do this. You promised this, and you didn't promise this. That to me is showing. It's showing how kind of low vibrational you are by not actually, you know. Catering for this need. So, that's showing how low you are as a person. And that these people just hope, these narcissists just hope that they've hit the right target, and this person is going to be so offended and hurt and upset, and it's going to degrade them to have a low self-esteem, to something even worse than, because you're so happy. I don't like to see you happy. I want to show you that you're not worthy of that happiness. I mean, whose issue is it? It's not your issue, is it? It's not your issue. Now, it's like anything. I think you have to be aware. There has to be an awareness of this, okay? And if it's a stranger, it's easy to say, well, I'm going to continue. I'm going to be happy on this road. I'm going to be content, happy on this road. You continue with all your barrage of complaints and all of that. I'm just going to continue, and you're going to stay in your pathetic, sad little life there, okay? And I am just going to continue down this road. So it's easier to ignore somebody if you're not involved. Now, if you're involved with somebody like this, it's more difficult, okay? You're treading on eggshells around them. You're being micromanaged all the time. It's driving you crazy. So it's only you can make that decision. What are you going to do? Put up with this? All this kind of bravado? This spoilt brat kind of behavior? Somebody who never grew up and has been enabled to be like this. And people just see it as funny, So it's your decision what you do with the situation. Always go with, if they're telling you lots of words and then the actions are different, I think you've got your answer. You're being gaslighted, and gaslighting is a trait of narcissism. And narcissism is a form of control and bullying, okay? And, they want to crush you and make you feel like you're worthless, because that's what bullies do. And a narcissist is somebody who has not grown up, who is immature, who is still in that playground bullying people at school, okay? That's who a narcissist is. But they're doing it to you. What do you do about it? Okay. So if you would like a super chat donation reading, please, I'll come straight to you if you do. If you don't, that's fine. If you just want to watch and listen, that's absolutely fine. Okay. So, Christina, no, because I stood my ground. I have not contacted him. I know he is going to call me. He usually calls after 4 weeks. I'm tired of the cycle. I feel abandoned every time he does it. Well, why do you think he does it? Why do you think he does it? Because he wants you to feel abandoned. And why does he want you to feel abandoned? Because that's how he felt. At some point in his life, he felt abandoned. And he's putting you through that same thing that he went through. It wouldn't surprise me if his father didn't abandon him as a child or something like that. So yeah, just be wary. Okay, it's not easy. I know. Yeah, it's control. If somebody takes off, I mean, unless you've agreed on it, I'm going away for a month, I'm going away to work for a month, maybe we need some time just to, get our own selves grounded, or could take time out. Unless you've agreed to it, that's fine, okay? But if you've not agreed to having 4 weeks apart and this person just takes off for 4 weeks and then comes back, that's a different story, okay? Anyway, it's your choice what you do, Christina, but actions and words always should match, okay? If somebody says something like, for instance, I'm going to cook this beautiful meal for you, we're going to have wine, it'd be lovely to see you, it'll be great, and we'll have a great time, and when you arrive to this situation, it's totally opposite, okay? And you're greeted with frostiness, and you're greeted with this feeling of feeling a bit disjointed, then I wouldn't even entertain it. I wouldn't even entertain it, because if you entertain that situation, it just blows up into some crazy drama. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, okay, guys. So, thank you. Gosh, actions and words. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. I'd rather somebody show me through action than tell me a load of BS, basically. Okay, so I'm still doing super chats if you want a super chat donation, but if not, I'm just going to go very randomly pick out somebody question here. Okay, that's the only thing, is that you do have to wait here. Let me see who I can pick out here. Okay. Okay. Shanae, is the Aries, is he worth my time? And you have been patient, I have to agree. Shanae, is the Aries worth my time? Now let's have a look here. I'm going to use the Heart Oracle deck here. Is he worth your time? Let's pull in some energies. Is he worth your time? Is he worth your time? Is the Aries worth your time? Well, I feel this is another kind of psychological thing. If you detach yourself like you're not bothered, same thing really, this will bring vitality here, because this person's going to be kind of curious why you've detached yourself, okay? And I know that's difficult when you really like somebody, okay? But this is saying the way to heal this with this Aries man is actually to just detach yourself and do it kind of purposely. Do other things like spread your wings, show that you've got other interests, show that you've got other things going on, and start to do things separately from this person. And you'll be surprised how this person will, find some kind of, will see this shine here within you, okay? They will see this light around you once you actually detach. I know that sounds crazy, and it's like the opposite of what you actually want, but this is going to work on this person. Because I get here, then you'll come together, okay? You will come together. You will shine as soon as you detach yourself from this person and become a separate entity to this person. This is when this person is going to see your worth, okay? And this is what will help this relationship, this Aries man, for this to succeed and grow. I have to say, this Aries man, is he worth your time? Don't give him your time. Don't give him your time, because this guy actually likes women that are a little bit detached, actually likes a woman who doesn't really care that much, actually likes a woman who is a little bit edgy, okay? Now that is a lot to kind of put on your plate, in having to emulate that, oh, how can I be a bit more edgy? How can I be a bit more detached, like I don't really give a damn, kind of thing. How do I do that? Sometimes you just don't want to do that. You don't want to become this edgy kind of, person with lots of colour. You just want to be who you are. But for some guys, and especially this Aries guy, okay, he likes a woman that is a little bit detached, a little bit cool, very, very sensual, but cool, a little bit edgy. And I feel that's what will bring this person around back to you. Does that make sense? Show that you don't care so much. Show that you don't care so much. And that's what I'm getting here. Okay, I hope that helps you. And I know that sounds a bit crazy, and it's the opposite to what you should do, but this guy actually likes to be treated that way. and give him as much space as he needs, and you'll find this guy will come around. Okay. Um, okay, Gina. Hello, Gina. I'm going to answer you. If you do want, if you do want a super chat reading, okay, could do with your donations. Really good. Okay, to help me. If not, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to go for Gina. How are you, Gina? And yeah, reverse psychology. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hello. Do you see me traveling in the next year? Well, are you going to come to my retreat? Because that's one thing that's coming up in April, March and April. If anybody's interested in coming on my retreat, okay. Um, do I see you, Gina? I think you would like to go to Italy, Gina. I feel that's on your bucket list. And you're awaiting results. So what are you waiting the results of here? I get you awaiting results. Oh, something to do with, maybe it's a money situation, Gina. Okay. Or a love situation. You're waiting results of a love situation, or I wouldn't wait for this love situation. I would just go and travel. If you want to travel, I would do it. You seem to be waiting on something to see how something turns out. But if it's something you want to do, I'm sure this love situation can wait. I do feel that there's an Italian, you would like to go to Italy. You feel like this is where your roots are in Italy. And you're tired. I feel you're tired. You're tired of the battles. You're tired of the battles here. And you need a break. You need a break. And I think that's why you're asking me this, because you do really need a break. You do. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you do need a break. Anybody interested in coming on the retreat, please let me know, you know, because that's on the agenda in the future. Okay. So let's one more. Okay. If you do want a super chat donation reading, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be picking out randomly here. Okay. You're welcome. I'm glad you're all here too. Okay. Yeah, these topics we get onto are quite interesting at times. I think actions and words, gosh, yeah, that's it's a big one that really. Okay, so I'm trying to pull out somebody here who I feel. How they treat you says it all. I actually wouldn't take it personally, actually. Somebody's just said that how they treat you says it all. In a way, yes, but I wouldn't take that personally. How they treat you is how they feel about themselves. Okay. They don't feel worthy. They don't respect themselves. They're not happy. They're not happy in their relationships, or they're not happy in their world. They're screaming out saying, I'm not happy inside. So I would say that it says a lot about what they feel about themselves. Yeah. Yeah, stay strong. Okay, got lots and lots of positive kind of support there by the looks of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So, what should I finish up with here? And I just came on tonight. I've got no makeup on. And my hair is not particularly that glamorous, but I just wanted to come on here tonight to see you guys. Why do people spoil other people's fun? Why do some people try to spoil things for you? You know, why is it that these control freaks, like, hello Kirsten, how are you? Why is it that these control freaks just want to see, you know, these control freaks just want to see, they feel if they keep you down, if they keep you unhappy, and they keep your self-esteem low, then it's easier to control you. That's how these narcissists operate. Okay. They are pure evil, really. They're pure evil because they like to see people people upset because they get off on upsetting people. And so yeah, it's kind of a revelation in a way to realize that there are people out there who just like to see you upset, crying, hurt, want to wipe the smile off your face, want to see you angry, hurt, upset, frustrated, wishing you'd not even bothered to do this, wishing you'd not put your energy into this, wishing you'd never done this, wishing you'd not got involved with this. Some people just love to extract that from you. Absolutely. Thank you, Gina, for your donation. And that's very kind of you, because I did that one for free, didn't I? So thank you, Gina. So am I right to say that you want to go to Italy? I guess so. I just feel so heartened by that. Thank you. Oh, bless. Thank you, Gina, for that donation. Yeah, unfortunately, we have, it is a revelation because normal people don't do that, okay? Normal, healthy, mentally healthy people do not do that. Oh, you do? Brilliant. And I think you want to go, don't you, Jean? You really want to go. You need to go because you're sick and tired of things at the moment. Oh, bless, Amanda, thank you. Those love hearts are wonderful, by the way. Oh, bless. And thank you for that butterfly. Oh, you're so sweet, all of you. You're so lovely. Um, so you've never flown. Okay. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now, guys, just to finish off here, because I'm going to finish now because I've been on a while. Okay, I'm picking up the energies of all of us here. I feel like I've really kind of honed in on the energies of this live chat. Okay, and I'm going to pull out some love oracle cards here. And I'm going to pick up on the feelings that I feel here for all of us here, okay? So, you know, what are the energies for all of us in this live chat room, even people who come on catch up here, okay, afterwards? Now, I seem to be talking to somebody who's listening in here, who actually is feeling maybe I should change my behavior. Now, I'm not saying any of you guys here, but I get somebody listening in to who is actually saying to themselves, you know what, I'm like that. I actually do. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I actually want to make very kind of heart kind of, I want to make friendships that are going to, deep friendships that are going to last a long time, that are meaningful. I don't want superficial friendships. And I don't want to be this person that just looks for the bad in people. So I do get somebody who does regret their actions, that maybe they have gone too far in their past, or maybe they have been a bit of a bully, or maybe that they've played this mind game of this mind control of gaslighting, by saying making promises and they're not keeping to their promises by their actions, but they did it deliberately. So I do get somebody watching this who is, who's not chatting, who's just watching, who is saying, yeah, I have done that. And I have watched the frustration and the disgust in people's faces because of not following up with my actions. And I have done that deliberately. So it's not just us guys. Okay, so I am picking up on that kind of energy too. Hello, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you so much for your donation, and Shansia, thank you so much. So I am picking up on that energy too. So let me just answer these questions here. Should I be more adventurous? I would say absolutely. Okay, Amanda, absolutely. Go and be more adventurous. Do you know, I get that. I get that film, Thelma and Louise. I'm not saying go and be a bank robber or a murderer or anything like that. I don't know if you've seen that film, Thelma and Louise. It's an old film, but I just got this image of these two women going out and having adventure in their in their big car, Cadillac, and and I think, when you have adventure, and I'm going on to the subject of adventure now. Thank you, spiritual goddess of enlightenment. Thank you so much. When you have adventure, okay. Now, why are you saying you want adventure? Do you know why? Because when you have adventure, you feel more your body feels more alive. It feels more alive when you're being adventurous. I mean, I'm an adventurer. I love to feel alive. I love to feel as if I'm living my life. And when you have an adventure, if you've noticed, you start to live. You start to feel like you're alive and you're actually living. And this is what adventure brings. So I would say, yes, go and get yourself an adventure and be more adventurous. Because even if it's sporadic and you do this adventure maybe once, twice a year, something completely different, then it's going to make you feel alive, okay? It's going to make you feel as if you're living your life instead of just existing on a day-to-day kind of thing. Absolutely, yes, I feel you should. I feel you want to be more adventurous because you want to feel alive. Now, I'm adventurous, but I'm an extreme I'm like the extreme of adventure in a way. To some people, what I do is a bit strange because I love travel. and I travel extensively, and you know, and I love it. It makes me feel alive. Okay, and I love doing it. It's one of the things that, you know, I'm addicted to travel. Absolutely. So yes, absolutely. Go, girl, and go and get yourself some adventure. Go and do Thelma and Louise, kind of, if you wish, to actually feel alive. Okay. Um, so let me see whether Shanacia. Hello. Will the Taurus in my life ever apologise to me? Why should he? Why should he apologise to you? That's what I'm picking up here. Why should I? I feel he's a bit stubborn, isn't he? Why should I apologise? I haven't done anything wrong. Even if he has done something wrong, he won't fess up to it, and he won't kind of say, "Oh, I'm not going to." It's like asking a little boy when he's been naughty to go to his mummy and say, I did do something wrong, mummy, and you know, I actually did that, and I actually caused that problem. Can you imagine a little boy doing that? Of course they don't. You know, it's human nature. So I actually get this guy is like a little boy. He's not going to apologise. You know, he's going to say, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, mummy. I didn't do it. Why should I apologise when I did nothing wrong? Now that is the mentality that I'm picking up here. Okay, sorry about that. Did he cheat on you, Shanesia? Because did he cheat on you? Let me know. Spiritual goddess of enlightenment. So what question did you want, spiritual goddess of enlightenment? Let me know, because I didn't get a question there. I don't know what your question was. You did, Shanesia, yeah. I picked that up. I didn't want to be so straightforward. He's not going to apologise for that. He's going to deny it all the way down the line. Why? Because he wants to come back to you eventually. The reason why he's not going to apologise, because apology is saying that I did something wrong. And I don't want to admit that I did something wrong because I don't want to upset mummy. So mummy does not love me anymore. Okay. That's the reason why. Okay. Okay, a message. Okay. Spiritual goddess. So let's pull out a card for you, spiritual goddess. Okay. A message here for you. Okay. Let's see. What message have I got? Well, I get you, spiritual goddess. I pick up your energy. You're so sweet. You're so lovely. You're very into, you know, self kind of improvement and evolvement here. Okay, I get that very much with you. Self improvement and evolvement, and but you do feel alone. I get you do feel alone, so I don't know what that is. I guess you feel alone around this particular time. You know what? It is autumn, and we do tend to feel alone. There's no need to feel alone because you know, you have a loving heart, and love does abound here. So you do have a loving heart. There's no need to feel alone. And I'm glad that you've got an open heart. I'm glad that you do nurture. You nurture yourself and you nurture others. So this is very much although you feel alone, you do love lots of people around you and they love you too. Okay. And you do make an effort as well to actually nurture other people. You're very much a giver. But you feel like you want to embrace something else here. I feel you want to embrace something else and you want to change your focus, but you don't really know what to change your focus in, spiritual goddess. Okay. You want to change your focus. You're not. Yeah, I feel that's bad if you've got toxic people around you, because I feel you're very much an empath. Yeah, I get you are lonely in this situation. You want to embrace life and change your focus. Maybe that's what you need to do, is to change your focus away from these toxic people, because they're not serving you. I get this person, the darkest fears here. I'm not saying that you need to face your darkest fears, but these people are forcing you to look at your darkest fears. Negative people. Absolutely, you've just said it there. Changing my focus from negative to positive. Yeah, negative people, because this is what I get. They divert you to look at your darkest fears rather than enlightening you. Okay, enlightening you. And I feel this is what you need to do and it's quite difficult when you're surrounded by people like this. Yeah, they're all knocks and toxic. Yeah, absolutely. You know, you're a lovely person. I do pick you up here as a lovely person, but they're diverting you away from this positivity to this negativity. I think even if you nurture yourself and you know yourself how to nurture yourself here, rather than people drawing you to the negatives, I think you can evolve here, because you can actually turn away, not turn your back on these people, because maybe these people are your family, but you can put these people at a distance. You don't have to educate these people either, okay? You can just observe these people and say, well, you're toxic, you're negative, you know, and look at you. All you do is look at negativities and try to bring everybody into your drama. So what you can do is observe this and just keep separate from them, although that can be quite lonely, but you can actually look for people around you that are positive, okay, that are positive, and find people that are more like you, okay. That's what I'm getting here, a message for you. And that's a positive message, by the way. That is a positive message for you, okay. They are my family, but I'm planning to cut them out once I get out. All they do is bring me down. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here, okay. Not easy. I also get the reasons they are like this is because it's a generational thing. It's from their fathers, their grandfathers, and they like to keep the girls down in your family, okay. They like to keep the women, the females down in their family, which is really outdated, and you feel like this is outdated now, and I don't want to be part of that. I want to be, you know, and they're holding you back from being more kind of evolved and updated as a female person on this planet. Okay. Yeah, I would concentrate when you've got a toxic family like that, and there's lots of narcissists in your family. You need to put them at a distance and let them illuminate themselves, and you actually just be separate, but You don't have to, you can give the intention without giving your, giving your soul to this family. You can by being this nice person, by being this positive person, you can illuminate their negativity as a whole. And then they may start to change. You may find that your brother or your sister may turn around and say, oh, I'm only saying that to you in a nasty way because that's how I feel. And you may actually make them feel and think differently by your attitude, okay? Yes, you can be this very not humble but mindful person. They may lash out at you over that too. But if you become more evolved and mindful, they're going to wonder, what are you doing? Why are you thinking like that? Why are you becoming this black sheep of the family who acts differently? They may treat you differently. They may even push you out of the family because of your mindset's changing and they can't control you. So that may happen, but that's not your fault, okay? And you have to keep that in mind, that you have actually decided to separate emotionally from your family because they're toxic and you want to be happy. But if you stay in that family, they're just going to bring you down and be negative, okay? So I'm going to have to call it a night, guys. I've been here a while now. Thank you so much for all of your for all of your participation here and engagement into this live broadcast. I really do appreciate all of you. Okay, if any of you would like your own personal reading, please contact me. My email is sixsensetarot@gmail.com. And yeah, they will call you crazy. Just answering here to this. They will call you crazy. They'll make out that you're the crazy one, that you're paranoid, that there's something wrong with you. You need to go and see a psychologist, when it's not you. It's just that you're different, okay? Yeah. It's sad to have to come to that realization that your family's like that. You may even marry into, which is even worse sometimes, if you get married and you marry into an extended family that's narcissistic and you've got an in-laws that are narcissistic. That's another thing, okay, you need to be aware of. It's not necessarily your family. It can be in-laws that are like that, which is, you may distance yourself from your own family and then you meet somebody and their family's narcissistic and toxic. And you're thinking, my God, I've just got away from that and now I've got this. So, be aware of that, especially if you're an empath. I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of blessings, everybody. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to go now because I'm a little bit tired, a little bit jaded. And take care, everyone. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Actions actually show what kind of a person they truly are. Look at their actions and forget those words. If the actions are opposite, that's what they're thinking of you, and that's what they think of themselves, okay? If they feel they're not worthy, they're going to make you feel as if you're not worthy. And don't forget that misery likes misery. So they're trying to make you miserable because they're miserable in their lives. So they'll say, look, I've got all this ready for you. I've got a meal ready for you, wine, song, and all that. And you arrive and it's not there and it's just empty. And it's like, oh, so what? I forgot. Then it's just that they want you to feel misery and feed off that misery because they're miserable, okay? Just remember that. And I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm trying to get you to ignore these kinds of people and just see it as it is, as it is what it is. These people are opposite to their words by their actions, then that's who they are, is what it is. You just turn your back and you walk away, okay? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And I love talking to you guys too. And yeah, it's all very interesting and it helps us think about. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate all of you that subscribe and I appreciate all of you that follow me. And anybody who's listening to this in the background thinking, I should change, you are making me realize about myself that I need to, looking at the other side of the coin of, I need to stop doing this, stop extracting misery from other people. And I need to start sharing joy, or I'm never going to have close relationships or close friendships. I hope this is making you think. I hope you are thinking, if I want good friendships and meaningful friendships, then I have got to change. Okay. Otherwise, everybody's going to walk away from you. If you're that person watching this thinking, you've actually made me think, why am I so negative? Why am I so unhappy? I want to make somebody else unhappy. Then, you need to look at why you're like that. Is there somebody in your life that's kind of making you unhappy that you have to extend out to do this to others? It's just a thought. It's just a thought. I'm just saying, okay, because I do get a feeling that somebody's watching this who's thinking, I have no close friendships, and maybe this is why, because I don't extend out. And my actions are always, it's always one-upmanship. It's always a game. It's always a game playing. It's always, I've got to be better than you kind of thing. Maybe that's why you've not got any friends, real friends around you. Just saying, just saying. Somebody's watching here silently, okay? Yeah, exactly. Okay. As like spiritual goddess said there. And you can look at yourself, maybe it's your partner, maybe that your partner, if somebody's watching here secretly and thinking, it's making you mindful of thinking, why have I been a bully? I'm a little bit like that. Why do I like to upset people? Why do I never keep to my promises? Maybe you've got narcissistic parents that treated you in that way. Maybe you married into a narcissistic family. And now you're realizing, you're becoming to this awareness of I have not got any close friends, not any friends that I can call. They're all of them are superficial. And maybe that is because of the way that I am. Okay. So sending you all the healing, all the love here, whoever's out there listening. And hopefully, you can heal yourself. And hopefully you're going to have more awareness here to extend out to others in a very genuine, authentic way. And that's how you make friends. That's how you make long life friends as well. Okay. Sending you guys lots of love, lots of blessings, and you take care. I love all of you. Okay. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.